Hello, I'm Dean O'Lally, a resident here in Edmond, and I have some exciting news I want to share with you. With energy costs always going up, who wouldn't want to save money on their energy bill and at the same time literally get ready for the future? Right now is not only the time to be looking for more sources of energy, but to use the energy we have more efficiently. And that way is here and now. It's called the Edmond Electric Energy Efficient Home, or the e4home, and this is it. The e4home represents the end result of countless hours of research by Edmond Electric and by their commitment to keeping the cost of energy low for Edmond residents. With the addition of new homes in our growing community, and as energy costs do increase, the need to have energy-efficient homes becomes greater and more valuable. It all stems from what is called peak demand.
Starting in January, our electrical demand is about 100,000 kilowatts. Each month, the amount of electricity used, February, March, April, May, starts to increase a little bit. And then in the summer months, in June, July, August, and September, we hit a peak demand that is really a high spike in usage of electricity. And then as you continue on through into the fall and the winter months, the peak demand drops back down. That means that we are using only about 40% of our electric system most of the time. And so we have those hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars of investment that are installed and are ready for use, but are not being utilized. And we consider that to be very inefficient use of our facilities, and the e4home will help us to improve our use of those electric system facilities.
In short, the construction of more e4homes helps to reduce that peak demand, which would help Edmond Electric keep costs down for all of its customers. So what are some of the energy-saving features found in the e4home?
The e4home incorporates many energy efficiency concepts. The first of which I would mention would be the geothermal heat and air system, very efficient heating and air system. I would mention the upgraded windows, the high efficiency windows. I would mention the high efficiency insulation in the home, a complete insulating envelope around the home. All of these make the home much more efficient as they work together.
And working together is the key. It's called the whole home concept. Essentially, the e4home not only meets, but it goes above and beyond the Energy Star's certification requirements. Energy Star is a government federal program that rates homes on their efficiency. And one of the factors that elevates this above Energy Star is the geothermal heat and air system. It's a very simple but amazingly efficient way to save on the cost of energy in the home. Edmond Electric's first partner on this innovative concept is Red Rock Builders, an Edmond home builder known for putting energy-saving features in their homes. Brian Turner explains how the geothermal climate control system works.
About 10 or 12 feet below the surface of the ground maintains a temperature of 55 degrees for several hundred feet. It's this constant that the climate control system works with, knowing that it's always going to be 55 degrees, is able to change the temperature of the fluids running through and bring them back into the house, whether you need it for cooling or for heating.
Another great feature of the geothermal system is that it has a thermostat that automatically allows the unit to switch back and forth from heating to cooling as the outside temperature necessitates. So in Oklahoma, that can be really handy when it's 40 degrees in the morning and 75 in the afternoon.
Just like today.
Yeah, like today.
We've talked about the geothermal heat and air system, but here are other energy-saving features of this e4home. A special foam insulation is used so that when it is blown on, it swells and fills cavities and voids so that it can seal the air leaks in the envelope of the home. This foam insulation is also used on the underside of the roof, which creates an unvented attic. Improved windows help with climate control. Fluorescent and compact fluorescent lighting are used, which are 4 times as efficient as a standard incandescent bulb. Because of these energy-saving features, the initial cost of an e4home will be a bit more than your typical house, but that cost will be returned to you very quickly. Your monthly energy bills will be considerably less. Plus, there are incentives to buying an e4home.
We think that more people should consider building an e4home because the federal government has started providing tax credits for geothermal heat pump systems, and we provide rebates for those geothermal heat pump systems. And so if a homeowner purchases an e4home, they will find that they will benefit for years and years with the lower usage of electricity.
And there are local financial institutions that may offer discounts on interest rates too if you are building an e4home. So there are incentives to buying an e4home. What about the looks? An e4home looks just like your typical home. Don't worry, it doesn't look like anything from the Jetsons. It all comes down to three important elements, really. The e4home is affordable, comfortable, and sustainable.
We feel more people are going to appreciate the technology of an e4home in this day and age, not just to save money, but in terms of conservation of our resources. We've come to the conclusion that it's not an ownership issue, it's a stewardship issue. It's time to start doing what we can to control the use of our resources and make it a better place, both right now for our generation and for future generations.
I think the e4home in Edmond will become the standard because I think we're building the homes today that are going to be valuable years from now. These homes will be more efficient, they'll be more comfortable, they will retain their value. This is going to be a great home. You're going to be proud of it.
Well, as you can see, the e4home, well, it's the future. And for a great resource of information on the e4home, please visit the website edmondelectric.com and click on e4home. Or come by 3716 Bon Air Place, located in the cottages at Stonebridge, and see for yourself. It's open Saturdays and Sundays 11 to 6.